like MM11s. I jump back in the public cards with lemon juice in it. I know you thought I died, but I electrified. Get executed by the execution of my. Thank you, my bruh. Let me say, it's the first time that I see attention this quickly. Thanks a lot, Ghost of Yoshimitsu. Oh, I know Yoshimitsu. Isn't he the guy from Soul Calibur, or Mortal Kombat? One of those guys. He's the guy with the blades that fights like. He's like that guy. Am I right? Or is he the guy with the blade? He has like a long blade and he chops guys up and stuff. I think that's who Yoshimitsu is. Soul Calibur 2. I used to play a ton of Soul Calibur 2. Who's that guy with the big... He's got a big claw and a long blade. Long, thick blade. That was one of my favorite guys. Hey, I used to destroy with that guy. But Soul Calibur 2, yo, bro, the graphics were pretty good for like PlayStation 2. Like the chicks in certain suits, you could actually see the nipples. They had like these C-cup breasts, and you could see the nipples. Oh, he's originally from Taken. Voldo, yeah, I remember Voldo. Yeah. Who are those chicks? There's a chick, I think, the one chick, she has a, what do you call this, some nunchucks. And the other one, I think she has those things that Raphael has. What do you call those forks? Those fork blades. Hey, I haven't played that game in a while, man. And then there's another guy I remember. Hey, bro, my memory is sort of vague when it comes to that one. Do they still make Soul Calibur games? I doubt it. I think those... What is like the last Taken sort of game that they made? They don't make them anymore, eh? Like I think UFC and boxing and that kind of thing has sort of replaced those sorts of games. What do you call them? Arcade games. I think they're called arcade. Fighting arcade games. I don't know. You just swipe up here, I think. Okay, there we go. Just change this quickly. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna start now. Just checking out the scenery, hearing the birds. I'm not on Taken, so I can't tell you their latest edition. Yeah, hey, I sometimes think about all the games I've played. Oh, last Soul Calibur was Soul Calibur 6. Yeah, I get nostalgic when I think about all the older games. Like, yeah, even now, playing games is not the same. Like, I think it's just being a child, you know, not having any responsibilities or anything. You kind of miss those times. But yeah, I remember being a child and playing games. Hey, I used to play hours and hours on end, bro. Especially GTA San Andreas. I got like every collectible. I had like full sex appeal. I had full luck. Because I would go online, search where to find all the collectibles and just grind and keep searching for the collectibles with like a jetpack or a hoverboard or whatever. Not a hoverboard, what do you call that? Hovercraft. So yeah, hey. Yeah, I play PUBG sometimes, but I only play solos. I try and improve my skill on PUBG by playing solo, going against a squad. Yeah, sort of like Omar. I'm trying to be the Omar of PUBG. So yeah, I go against a squad and hey, sometimes I win, sometimes they get me. Like I usually get about 10 kills in a match, and I get to about 30 people remaining, usually 30 or 40 people remaining in the Royale. And then yeah, I usually get ganged up on by some people with some level 3 gear, possibly a level 3 gun, you know, those, well, I don't even know what you call those weapons. I do some Apex Legends. Yeah, Apex is pretty cool, but the problem is you don't get Apex on mobile anymore. I used to play it when it was on mobile. I can't afford to buy a PlayStation, you see, because if I buy a PlayStation or a Xbox or even a computer, hey, it's gonna be the only thing I'm doing. Hey, bro, I get addicted to things very quickly. But yeah, thank you for all the comments, guys. I'll start pretty soon. In a few, maybe in a minute or two, I'll start. Calvin Qatar. I don't know Calvin Qatar. So, on a separate note, what is like the best console or computer game you've played recently? Like overall, I know you get different types of games, but I think probably GTA 5 would be on that list. Trying to think of good games. Yeah, I can only think of GTA 5. That's like overall a good game. Yeah, I can't think of any others. But yeah, I haven't played console or computer in a while, but I'm trying to think of good games that have like, that are overall well liked, you know. I can't think of anyone else except GTA. Yeah, but anyway, let me start. These mosquitoes are bad, bro. I was supposed to stretch before starting, but hey. Yeah, I wanted to share some pointers. Be confident in yourself, execute your technique confidently and with precision. Get in a Bruce Lee stance and feel as though you know what you're doing. Sweet. What is the Bruce Lee stance? Oh. Huh? Is that the Bruce Lee stance? Because what is that Hoppy used to do? Like he used to. I've only seen like the fight with him and Chuck Norris. I don't know any other fights. Well, I know the movies he's in, like Into the Dragon and some of those movies. Capoeira. Oh, yeah. And then they come with the. let me try some capoeira. What is it? I've only seen like some capoeira tutorials. What is it? Like this? And then they always move back, right? Do this. And they come with that. I like that spinning heel kick. Yeah, I don't know. Like Bruce Lee, he had like this jog that he used to do whenever he used to warm up. It wasn't like a karate sort of jump. It was like something different. Like Hey, bro. I'll look at that Chuck Norris fight. I'm looking like an idiot now. Uh, but yeah, I'll look at that Chuck Norris fight again. See if I can mimic Bruce Lee. Because he used to do this funny jumping sort of dance sort of thing before, to. And that guy, I saw that fight, bro. That guy was doing some wild stretches, bro. Sweet, my man. Yeah, that guy would stand like this in that fight, especially. He would do this and go. And you would like hear his shoulders and back cracking and stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do like a boxing stance with a bit of that karate bounce, maybe. But yeah, I'm still learning. I'm taking lessons from a few different martial arts, and then yeah, just trying to try different things and feel sort of like Bruce Lee. He said, use what works and disregard what doesn't work. So trying to take from different martial arts and use what works, and for me personally, and lose what doesn't work. But then I ask myself, what are your intentions? What style are you developing? Are you going more loose, drunken style? Maybe. But hey, I saw this other guy, Jesse Enkamp. He's like this karate guy. He does all these, he goes to different martial arts and tries different styles. Bruh, he was doing that drunken style, that one that Jackie Chan is famous for, that drunken master style. Bruh, that style is wild, bruh. Hey, what's up, my man? E1ZX. That style is wild, bruh. Like, there's one where you fall down flat on your face. That's one of the forms. Then there's one where you pretend like you are drinking from like a bottle. Oh, JC Enkamp. Yeah. What is your favorite video by him? I like the video he did with with okay, which video did you comment on? Yeah, he has this one video with Steven Seagal. I like that one. Because you just check Steven Seagal. Like, I'm unfit, but damn, you're from Bangladesh. Send love to Bangladesh. Yeah, so he's busy training. He's training, and then he he doesn't really train. He's just showing them a few moves. And then afterwards, he says, okay, let me teach you about martial arts. Then he goes and sits down with a fan, and he sits there and he tells them about martial arts with a fan. Hey, bro, I was laughing, bro. and he was beating up Jesse's brother, who's like an MMA guy. And then afterwards, he tells the brothers eventually, like, hey, bro, you are beating me up, yeah. Can't we use this guy? And then I haven't seen all these videos, but I watched the ones that catch my eye. Yeah, go check out the one with Steven Seagal. And the next time I'm live, maybe we can talk about it. But yeah, I saw that one. I still want to watch the one about Chi. I know Mikro Krokop. Mariotti. Yeah. So I still want to see the one he made about Chi. I saw the Kung Fu one. I saw a few. But yeah, it's very interesting. But there's another thing you should watch on YouTube. I don't know. It's called what? I'm not sure of the name. Just go search there on YouTube, self-defense competition. So they get all these famous YouTubers famous for self-defense, and some, I think they got that other guy. Hey, I'm trying to think of his name now. But he's like a 1FC fighter. They got him. So they got him and all these other self-defense guys, and then they put them in different self-defense scenarios. Like maybe, you mean Rokas? I think you're right. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. It could be that one, I'm not sure. But I have the video saved on my YouTube, because it was funny actually, and it was so interesting. So they put them in different scenarios. I think season 1, they had to fight in a bus. Yeah. You see, this guy knows what I'm talking about. The one they were fighting in a bus. Season 2, they have Jesse Encomp, and they have a kung fu guy. And who's my favorite fighter? Yo, bro, that's a difficult question. I can name a few. Probably Oliveira, Makachev. Yeah, bro. I think Makachev at this stage. I think he's pretty much, because he's well-rounded. He knows wrestling. He's a good puncher. He's a good kicker. So I think this stage I like Makachev the most. Yes, I've seen it. They have different martial artists to come and test themselves. Yeah. No, it's pretty cool, bro. I haven't seen the recent one. I've only seen parts. But I laughed when that kung fu guy, he lost like every challenge, bro. It was just too nice, bro. Like yeah, definitely. And it's also very psychological. Like you have to make spur of the moment decisions about what you're gonna do. Yeah, I guess so. But bro, especially now that I'm on leave, you have no idea how lazy I am. Like I'm pretty much just watching television the whole day. So I want to spar hard, or at least train hard, and then, you know, rest my muscles and then go back and do it again. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I was supposed to stretch before this workout, so I'm actually going to do it now, because hey, I feel my left leg, it doesn't reach very high. I think the muscles aren't loose enough. Hey, these flies are annoying as hell. Yeah, I guess so. Too much hard sparring leads to, yeah. No, I know what you mean. Who's that guy? Something Chan. Ricky Chan or Jesse Chan, or he's a 1FC fighter. I watched some of his fights. Like he has like these sparring sessions in his gym or someone else's gym, and he fights different types of guys, like kung fu guys, karate guys, Muay Thai guys, and different weight classes as well. And yeah, he has a tendency to spar light. And you just check all the other guys, they spar hard, bro. They're just trying to knock his head off, and he's just there pretty much just playing. But he's pretty good. I forget his name though. Chan, something Chan. Yeah, definitely, bro. Hey, bro. Hello, Martins. How you doing? Hey, bro, this left leg is horrible, bro. Thank you, Matis. Yeah, it's just a way to stay fit. I like doing it. Hierdie Proaska. Yeah, no, I like doing it, and it's a good way to stay fit, you know. I'm a bit of a chubby guy, you check. So it's a good way to stay fit. Don't be so quick to jump into sparring. Train hard first. Master all the techniques first. Do touch sparring. Give plenty of time between hard sessions, unless you're trying to go pro. Thank you, Nobility. Yeah, bro. I'm just trying to master my left kick, so it's my main focus, but I do punch, try feel elbows and knees as well. Listen to Ghost. Who's Ghost? Oh, Ghost of Yoshimitsu. Yeah, now I'm listening to him. No, I can continue. I'm doing it a lot less intense recently because, yeah, otherwise the lives are quite short. So I'm going to talk a little bit, train a little bit, talk a little bit, train a little bit, you know. Otherwise the lives are too short. Dankie, Martins. Waardeer it. Thank you, Martins. I ate some maize meal, so I'm a bit bloated as well. But yeah, like I'm trying to work on the left leg and avoid the bag from swinging. So it's also a bit of a challenge. Yeah, you see, the image is mirrored. So this is my right leg, this is my left leg, because the image is mirrored, because I'm pointing the camera in the opposite direction. So when you see me kicking with this leg, it's the right leg. This leg is the left leg. So you'll see how my right leg is a lot better. You check. And then I'll show you my left leg now. My left leg's a lot worse. You see, I can rapid fire right legs quite easily. I wouldn't say rapid fire, but I can flow nicely with the right leg. But the left leg, you see, there's no technique in the left leg. Thank you, my brother. I'm gonna try the side kick now, because yeah, what's up, Parker? How you doing? Yep, I'm South African. And you? What are you? What's your nationality? Depending on... Oh, Western Cape. I'm from Jersey. Spinning back kick to side kick. Yo, bro. I struggle with distance control, but I'll try. Spinning back kick to side kick, I'll try. This guy's nuts. No. This is the Drinker's prototype. They are still working on this prototype. It had some glitches. Measure with punch. Yeah, but you see the legs are longer. I'll do a few spinning back kicks, depending on my endurance, and then I'll try and put the distance in my mind. You see, doing that aerial backflip, back kick is quite difficult. I'll try and do an aerial side kick and see how I fare. But it's probably going to look funny as hell. We're in Jersey. No, not Jersey. I'm in Alberton. Are you in Jersey? Is that what you're trying to say? You check. I don't know if that's technically called the spinning back kick. I'm not creating an OnlyFans. I don't know if that's technically called a jumping side kick. Hey, Gavin Cohen, how are you doing? I don't know if that's called technically, if that's called a jumping side kick or no, it's a spinning side kick. Yeah, the way I understand a back kick is when you throw it, let's say you're spinning over, it's your knees are supposed to be close together, should just be firing back like that. So with the side kick, there's more to the side. So I think that's the main distinction. Yeah, the back kick is pretty, if you're not trained for it, then it's pretty hard to do. Let me just check some of these comments. Yeah, but I'll keep trying I'll do a variation. I don't know what I'm going to do next. But yeah, side kicks are pretty insane. Yeah, I'm 32. Yeah, I'm not a young boy anymore. Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok and oh, you're 39. Don't know if you're just tired or you not do stretching yet. I did some stretching, but yeah, the stretching is tough, my man. It's not pleasant. Yeah, maybe I should do a bit of more stretches. See, this thing charges, my man. Yeah, I look a bit old, my man. It's also unhealthy habits. A lot of caffeine and a lot of vaping. That's another reason why I'm doing this. I kind of want to quit that stuff. But yeah, if you're sitting and watching television, there's not much else to do. So I'm trying to learn more healthy habits. I'm also trying to write a fictional book as well, just to distract my mind from useless addictions, you know. Like put your leg against the wall and lean onto your leg so your leg can go higher. Hey, my man, go check out some of my content. I've done that. Yeah, bro. That thing also chows. It eats you up, my man. That thing is difficult. Yeah, hey bro, it's easier said than done, but look at my cardio. Oh, Tom Aspinall. Yeah, I enjoy alcohol, but I don't drink much. But now you look at other habits that we have, like cigarettes and vaping, which is seen as a lesser evil, but in the long term we are all like diminished because of it, like our lungs, our cardio, our quality of living, and that kind of thing. And the only problem is we are lazy, bro. Especially me, I am lazy. Like, there are other things I could be doing. I'm not just referring to training. I'm referring to, I would like to be able to make music. So I have a beat making phone or a beat making app on my phone. I could be making beats. I could be writing stories. I could be taking a jog. I could be doing a lot of things. But instead I'm watching television and vaping. You want to see some more punches? I'll show you. I think don't hit the bag with your roundhouse and then hit it with the reverse. So you can crack the bag with the reverse and not be off balance. Though, to be honest, I've never worked a combo like that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the compliments. Yeah, I guess. But the only thing is, like, I'm trying to work a combo kick. I'm trying to work the roundhouse and kick it without the bag swinging. And obviously my kicks are not fast enough to stop the swinging of the bag. So I was trying to work in a reverse kick. So if I kick it in the right direction, I can push it back with the reverse kick, which is the plan that I had. So yeah, I'm still working out the kinks. I think this is the 11th video I've made with the bag. So yeah, I'm still learning how to throw different techniques on the bag. So yeah, every live I do, I try and learn some new things, some new ways of hitting and kicking the bag. So yeah, this is still early days. I'll show you a few punches now. Yeah, and that's what I enjoy, bruh. Like, the one day I realized why fighters step off with the roundhouse. Like, you're busy punching a guy, then, like, let's say the guy's head is right in front of you. They step off to the side, and they throw the kick. Because you can't throw a roundhouse straight up. Like, you see, if I'm going to throw a roundhouse straight, the roundhouse is going to end somewhere there. It's not going to be directly in front of your target. So I have to step off and throw the roundhouse. The only kick you can throw in front is like a crescent kick, or like a knee, or like a front kick, So that's what I realized about kicking the bag. The reason why they step off. I'm from South Africa, my man. Yeah, definitely an amateur. Amara based. They are black. Sweet, my guys. I just want to see what's happening with the dog. Yeah, he is, bro. You asked me for an OnlyFans account. So, just gonna check what's happening with the dog, and I'll probably do a few more kicks and then I'll end the live. The problem with the dog is it wants a lot of it. So, yeah, I can't train for too long as well. Yeah, I do. But if I just keep watching videos, I'll never improve, you know? You have to do it, and you have to practice it. So that's what I'm doing. Let me just check what's happening with this dog. You check, this dog is going crazy because the previous time I was hitting and kicking the bag, the dog was biting the bag the whole time. So when he hears those shots going off, he wants to start biting the bag. So that's why he's going crazy. Once I start hitting or kicking the bag, he goes crazy. I'm not sure that I will, my man, but I'll keep you informed if that ever happens. Oh, your internet was low. No, it's also the place that I'm staying in. There are certain spots that have bad data and Wi-Fi connection. So yeah, I'm sort of working through the problem, you know. Yeah. My dog's name is Assisi. Yeah, I'll continue now. I think I'll probably go for about an hour. It's 43 minutes now. And after that hour, I think I'll end it and then start a new one later. Yeah, I'm trying to push for subscribers because, you know, I'm trying to do something that's more above board. You know, that is not that has no sort of sick connections. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to push as easy. Yeah. So I want I want a lot of subscribers, so I'm going live most of the time. So I see you need about 500 subscribers before you start making money, which I doubt is going to be a lot, but you know, it's a start. So, and I think people take a while to get to success. I'm not trying to rush it, you know. Yeah, I'll continue with the training now. Hey, no, my eyes are burning from this sweat. I don't know. I think it's when you register a pure breed dog, you have to use the name they give you. Like, you can't choose the name of your dog. When you have a pure breed, you get a certificate, and the dog has an assigned name. So I think it's one of those names. Yeah, I'll continue the video now, guys. I'm just taking a short break and then I'll continue. I don't know him personally, but I know, or I have some idea of who he's fought before, and I've seen some of his fights, but mainly highlights. Yeah, they have like registered names, and the registered names are usually like these long names. So that dog's name would be like Azizi Zagula Bugatti or something, and then we just chose the shortened form. Yep, he's from South Africa, but I think he's from Pretoria. We're from a It's about an hour's drive from where I am. That's what they say. But yeah, I think he has a lot of cardio. The way he fights is not very economical when it comes to stamina. And I don't think he gets a lot of credit for it, you know? Like the amount of cardio that guy has, like his output is insane. And I don't think people give him enough credit, you know? Just based on that fact that he has such insane cardio. Because to be able to wrestle and fight the way he does, yeah, definitely. Like you can look at a guy like Connor, who had knockout power, which helped him in the beginning, but he didn't have that endurance. And then you saw him falter in the Nate Diaz fight, and he did pretty well in the Khabib fight, but yeah, when it comes to Khabib, you have to have the most endurance. Which is also something I don't have, you know, cardio. So as long as I'm training and working on it just for a few minutes a day, I think that's already a step in the right direction, you know. Yeah, let me see if I can throw a few kicks again. I'm just trying to master the immune system. Like I've been sick before and gone to work like extremely sick, and throughout the night I was doing security, so it was in winter and I was sick and I had to go to work. I took some aspirin and drank a lot of coffee, but I still felt sick. And the only time I would feel better for like half an hour or an hour or whatever is when I did some push-ups. I know you're not supposed to train when you're sick, but it was the only time that I felt better during that shift. So throughout that shift I was just working out the whole time. Just every day I would like patrol through the night, stop somewhere when I saw it was safe to do so. Yeah, I'm South African. Do a few push-ups and then move on. And go to the next area, check if it's safe, and then do a few push-ups again. The whole night, just to stay awake and, yeah, just to deal with the sickness. And it didn't feel too bad, honestly. Like, I think if you're sick, you can still train. You shouldn't push yourself too far, though. Yeah, man, Coach Sahabi said you can develop powerful strikes just by hitting the heavy bag. Yeah, Zahabi is GSP's coach. Which club is that from? AKA, or which boxing or MMA gym is that from? Zahabi, Coach Zahabi. Which gym is he from? Let me just change the angle a little bit. Hello, Gautam. How are you doing? That's good, my friend. Angle. I can't move the chair anymore back because then it's in the sun. Oh, is that what he said? It makes sense, honestly. I've learned a lot more just by hitting the heavy bag. Like, I know shadow striking probably has its place somewhere, but yeah, you don't really get to test yourself that much. Hey, bruh. This maize meal makes you bloated. I'm eating maize meal now because I'm exercising a lot more. So if you don't eat enough, your body feels tired. But it also makes you bloated. Yeah, you see, I'll show you the tree, and then you'll understand why I don't have a heavy bag. I only have this shorter bag because this tree branch can't take. It can't take any more damage. You know, it's a thin tree branch holding this bag. So yeah, if you can check, it's sort of hanging already. So I don't want to put too much pressure on it. You see, if I grab this tree trunk here, you see it's coming down a little. So if I add like 50 kgs to that weight, I don't think I'd be able to train for a long time before the tree trunk breaks. How do you avoid getting bloated? Yeah, that's like yesterday I was eating pizza. That also made me bloated. I think meat products are ideal as long as they don't have too much oil. Like, I think lean meat is ideal. Like, for example, chicken and tuna, all those white meats. I think they're ideal. But any red meat or anything with starch or a lot of carbs, it's going to make you bloated, unfortunately. And milk as well, dairy products as well. So yeah, I think white meat is the best. But the problem with white meat, it takes a lot of white meat to make you full. How about grabbing tree branch with the towel first for some cushion? It's not really the damage on the bark itself. It's the weight. I got a feeling that the weight is going to break the tree. Because the only thing holding the bag there is this small branch. You check. Oh, wait. You see that small branch there is holding the chain in place. So I'm just scared because this already isn't going to last long. That small branch is going to break after a while. So the only other solution is to hit a nail inside, 2 nails on either side, and then to keep it in place. But yeah, my skills are not peak level yet. So once I get better at this, I'll start investing more into the proper training scenario. Oh, like I shouldn't flare my elbows out. Okay. Like more straight punches. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, it's pretty big, but I'm renting. It's not my place. What about put a rope around a pole and padding so you can kick the tree? What about putting rope around the pole and padding so you can kick the tree? The rope around the pole. Not sure what you're saying. This is good. These are your humble beginnings. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, what did this guy say? Yeah, I can probably do a few straight punches. I've sort of been working on the overhand punches because they have a lot more power, you know, and it can break a guy's guard. So that's been my main focus. That's why my elbows are flaring out, because it's been my main focus for a while, the overhand punches. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, but all these things cost money, you know, like you have to, and time. Training is already difficult. Investing time and money in something that is sometimes you don't have the energy or the willpower to do is going to hinder you. So I just wanted to put up something quickly just to train every day and then to keep me motivated, you know. Because getting the motivation to do anything is after battle. Once you can master that struggle, then you can pretty much do anything, you know. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna do a few more kicks. This guy wanted to see some straight punches, so I'll do a few straight punches and a few kicks, and then after that I'll probably end the live. But yeah, thank you for all the support. I have the ball you strapped to your head too, but I have to implement it. The ball strapped to your head. Oh, that ball that's hanging in front of your head, then you have to hit that ball. Thank you, Artless Lamb. I appreciate it. I just want to show you. You see those straight punches? The problem with those straight punches is if you don't connect properly, you're going to hurt yourself. My elbow's down. What you mean punching like this? Sort of like a Wing Chun punch. So now the punches I like doing are the ones where you throw your whole shoulder. How are you going to keep your elbow down? You check, if you keep your elbow down, your fist goes up. If you keep your elbow to the side, your punch is straight, like that, horizontal. So the punches I like to do are those overhand punches, you know, where you throw your whole shoulder. So you stand like this. As you punch, your whole shoulder turns into the punch and lands there, which gives you a longer reach. The chances of it being an overhand punch is also you raise your chances of it being an overhand punch. You have a lot more power, and yeah, the chances of you injuring yourself by punching like that is also quite unlikely, because you are putting in your whole shoulder and body, and by the time it connects, it only connects with these two knuckles. The chances of injury where you hit with these two are a lot more slim. So what it would look like in slow motion would be fast. You check. So you are still going to have some horizontal punches that land, especially if you are punching fast. But they are going to be minimal, and your chances of injury are going to be a lot more minimal. What's the name of the bare knuckle punching channel? Because you see, especially because I'm standing in a southpaw position most of the time, so you can see my right knuckles are a lot more conditioned than my left ones. I think he didn't get it to do it fully because the bag being heavy. I don't know. Yeah, you see those horizontal punches, they hurt your knuckles, bro. So I want to do this long term. So I have to do those I have to turn my fist all the way over to to create the most power to the punch. I can't punch straight, you know. Yeah, if I'm going to punch straight, the chances of me connecting perfectly with these two knuckles is going to be 50-50. I'd rather increase those chances to about 75 by bringing the fist all the way over and connecting, instead of dwat, 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 dwat. You know, sometimes you are hitting just with this knuckle, sometimes you're hitting with the middle one, sometimes you're hitting with this one. And the other drawback of punching this way is your fist can buckle. You check. So you don't want this to happen, because then it causes a wrist injury. So if you can bring your fist all the way over, your fist is going in a straight direction. Even punching like this doesn't hurt you that much compared to this. So this punch and this punch, for longevity, I would say, from what I've learned from doing this, is I don't know. I saw as a hobby video speaking about this. Like, I used to punch like this, also shadow boxing, you know, so you can't really apply what you learn in shadow boxing to real boxing, because you are hitting a target now. Sweet, my man. Hey, HK musician, how you doing? So if you want to check, it's one of the short videos on YouTube by Zahabi, Coach Zahabi, the guy that trains GSP. He was speaking about punching and bringing your fist all the way over and connecting like that. And I started shadow boxing in that way. And then when I started hitting the bag, I tried the different ways of punching. And I must say, straight punches, if I would have to do a straight punch for speed, I would rather do it like this. Because even if you're in a real fight, remember, boxing is different than bare knuckle boxing. Bare knuckle boxing, you have to condition. There's a lot of conditioning that goes into it. Boxing, you can just punch with a back fist. You can punch like this if you want to, with a flimsy fist. You have this big boxing glove that protects your hand. Plus you have wraps underneath the boxing glove, which secures your wrist, which secures your fist, which secures pretty much everything you have. So you don't really have to work on technique. I mean, you have to work on footwork and endurance and all these other things. But as far as boxing goes, to protect your fists, there's no real technique there. You can pretty much punch like a wild man, because you are protected the whole time. Your hands are protected the whole time. Once you get into bare knuckle arts, like that's why you see karate guys hitting their fists against walls and stuff, because they are conditioning their fists. Same with kung fu guys. Like boxing, it doesn't have a lot of fist conditioning. Yes, we can talk about. Yeah, exactly, bro. And especially if you're hitting a heavy bag, you're not hitting pads or hitting a speed ball or anything that has. I mean, you can't really get hurt by hitting a speed ball. But if you don't wrap your hands and if you don't wear boxing gloves, the chances of you still hurting your wrist or your hand, I mean, are quite minimal. But now you have nothing to guard your wrist and your fist at all. Like, I think on my fifth or sixth puffADA versus bag video, I hurt my wrist. I gave a straight punch, or horizontal punch as I like to call it. I do have an electric fence. So I gave a horizontal punch, and then I sprained my wrist. I was out for a whole day because my wrist was sprained. So when I box, I try and do these kinds of punches, and then when I do, I also train uppercuts, but then I try and punch straight up and try and just connect with these two front knuckles, these two big knuckles. Michael J also has an excellent video on bare knuckle punching. Can't miss it. Yeah, it was in that, I I don't know if you're referring to a different video, but he also has like a tutorial, or sort of like tutorial, a coaching tutorial there on that movie Never Back Down, the third Never Back Down movie. So yeah, so I'll show you guys the 3 different ways of punching now on the back, and you will see the difference. I'm gonna throw one punch. Let me use my left because my right hand is pretty conditioned right now. Let me throw my left, and I'll throw in 3 different ways, and then you can compare which one has the most power, most accuracy, and judge it in all different ways, and the most speed and whatever. So I'm going to show you the horizontal punch. Okay, let me show you the other 2 first. I'll show you the Wing Chun punch, which would just be the straight one like this. Then I'll show you the one where you put your shoulder in, and then I'll show you the horizontal punch. The last punch would be the horizontal punch. Then you guys can compare for yourselves. The other drawback that I just found now, because I never punch this way, is you end up, if you don't bring your hand in enough and you don't have enough control with this punch, then I think so. Like if you're going for reach, I would say this one would be the one that has the most reach. Like I know a proper boxing punch would also have to be like this, you know, but you can already see if it's not straight like this, if it's not properly horizontal. Like let me show you from the side, maybe you can have a better idea. So you start it like this, guarding your face, you check. So already these 2 knuckles here can get hit, and you can maybe be off by your target for a few centimeters and end up hitting these 2 bottom knuckles. So yeah, I don't know. I'll work on that boxing punch, the traditional boxing punch, and start by putting my hand here and just moving into the target like that. But like I said, I don't think it's that effective, especially when it comes to bare knuckle boxing. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's because the least surface, more pain. Yeah, I guess you're right. In bare knuckle, the guy said anything above the neck should be vertical or diagonal. Vertical or diagonal. Yeah. That's like if you are punching someone and you are, I don't know if I should show it on the video. Okay, let me show you on the back, and then you'll see, like it's pretty much, you're pretty much going to do 1-2 combos if you do this in real action. Because now what is happening when you punch this way, the one is going to connect on the jaw and the other one's going to connect on your nose, because you are going straight like this. That hand lands there. Now when you come over with the other one, you check where the hand is. So you check what's happening. Even if you do connect perfectly, the one punch is going to land on the jaw, the other one's going to land on the nose. Where with this punch, you have to be pretty precise with where you. So maybe for professionals, they can do well with the horizontal punch, you know, because if you can be precise by punching like this, then, I mean, just to compare, right? This is the punch, but you can still land like that. You check, even if you. So with this punch, you can't land at the same spot as this punch if you go over like this. So the other one is going to be higher. You see, it can't even reach the same distance because this shoulder is locked in place. The other shoulder can't come over. I don't know if you can see, like, let me stand back a little bit. So you're punching like this. The other shoulder can't come over. The only way for it to come over is to follow through with the punch. And when you do, you have a lot more reach. So you check the punch is landing there. You check how much reach I have. If I have to show on the back. The punch is there. The other one is there. Is there. You check. Plus, the only drawback is your ribs are exposed, but your face gets covered. Like, you are standing, you are punching, your jaw is covered, so your wrists are exposed. That's the only drawback. When you follow through, once again, your ribs are exposed, and but your jaw is covered. So it has some drawbacks, but let me check what this guy's saying. When I was young, I had fighting some lad. I landed some horizontal punch on. Oh man, later on swelling. Still now its impact remains. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like, even if you're hitting a heavy bag, you are still gonna throw horizontal punches. It's inevitable, you know. Like, if you are throwing punches, you will see some horizontal punches come through. But the majority of them are going to be vertical punches and maybe some diagonal punches. But if you train your body to move this way, you will end up, I think you will be on target a lot more than you might think compared to horizontal punches. You were saying boxers' fractures come from throwing with fist horizontal. Another thing is bare knuckle fighters don't throw full blast like boxers to avoid breaks. You see, with this punch, the only problem in bare knuckle is you can hit the skull. So I understand what he's saying. Like, if you throw a full blast punch to the skull, doesn't mean a thing. You're probably going to break your wrist. So yeah, I understand what he's saying. Like, if you look at the fight between Pereira and who's that black guy? He's like a Muay Thai guy. Oven Strike. He's shorter than Pereira. He's like this muscular black guy that does Muay Thai. But anyway, in that fight, Pereira was throwing these type of strikes. And brah, if you look at that fight, you'll see Pereira was complaining that after the fight, he think he broke his wrists. So yeah, like I think there's a science that comes with boxing and going. That's why I don't want to buy gloves. I thought to myself, if the Chinese guys, I mean, if the no, it's not Adesanya. It's a recent guy. It's a recent fight. I want to say Oven Strike or Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree is the guy's name. Yeah, so if I just thought to myself, if karate guys can condition their fists by doing knuckle push-ups and doing all these conditioning exercises to punch properly, then I should be able to punch a bag without wearing wraps or wearing gloves. And so far it's going quite well. But if I had to punch horizontally, I'm telling you now, I would suffer from a lot of injuries. Where did he stomp the feet? I didn't see him stomping any feet, but maybe you could be right. I just want to say what this guy says. You were saying that boxers, another thing, bare knuckle fights. Okay. Random tip for precision that I noticed almost all the time between newcomers is in the gyms is when guys punch, they don't look at the area where they punch, so they just end up using their peripheral vision. But the target comes back at their face and hit them. Okay, understand what you're saying. Yeah, and another thing I will show you now, like I'm not a karate guy. I just follow a lot of karate guys on social media. But a lot of their strikes are, how can I say? They are not straight strikes. They have like a rotating movement. Like even the fists, the fists that they use have a rotating movement, which generates a lot of velocity and momentum and potential energy. So with a straight punch, depending on how good you are, I think you're also going to limit yourself with the amount of potential energy you create with just a straight punch. There has to be some sort of rotating factor to the punch as well. So karate, they have a rotating punch, but I think it's a horizontal punch, which is also limiting. If you don't bring your fist all the way over in my opinion, I mean, I'm only a beginner, but so far from what I've learned from the bag is you have to bring your fist all the way over into a vertical position. And then you look at boxers, they also have that same karate punch, not exactly the same, because they don't bring their other fist to their hip, but they have a variation of that punch where the punch starts in a horizontal position and ends in starts in a vertical position and ends in a horizontal position, same as that karate punch. And I think it's sort of limiting because it ends in a horizontal position. I think it must go over all the way into a vertical position again. What street fight was Tyson in? Didn't he fight that boxer? He had a fight with like a gangster boxer or whatever, and then he had a street fight with him. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a few more kicks and then I'm probably going to head inside. I mean, that dog is getting pretty lonely right now, so yeah. Oh, it's okay to the body. Yeah, because I don't think you can break your hands on the ribs. But now if a guy, yeah, I don't know. Let me say I don't have enough experience, so I can't really say much. I can only speak to what is happening on the heavy bag pretty much. Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to end the live. If you want to continue talking to me, I'll end the live when there's one viewer left. But yeah, I'm going to eat a little, spend some time with the dog. But yeah, you're welcome to stay. But if there's one viewer left, then I'll end the live. But thank you for all your support. How you doing, Khalid? You have to ask YouTube, my man. Don't ask me. I don't work for them. So yeah, what are you guys going to be doing today? Sweet, my man. You too. South African until recently. Yeah, he's a South African native. I think he left South Africa after high school. But hey, I don't know that much about Elon. Yeah. Let me just get some more water. Yeah, I'll probably watch about 10 minutes of The Wire. And yeah, depending on how I feel, I'll probably do a freestyle or I'll end the live. Sweet, my guy. Yeah, bruh. Like, I will say though, like freestyling is. Hey, bro, I'm making some more juice here, bro. Yeah, I probably drink about, what is this, 2 liter? So maybe about 8 liters per day. But yeah, I can't drink 8 liters of water. It has to be mixed with like it has to be a juice, like a concentrate. Otherwise, hey, bro, water is not that tasty, you know? Sweet. Have a good day, Nobility. Oh, you have a lot of instrumentals. Yeah, I've also tried to make some beats. But yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I have to switch between data and Wi-Fi the whole day. So, because of the signal problem we have here. But yeah, I've also tried to make some beats. And I freestyle sometimes, but I don't write music, so my freestyle vocabulary is quite limited. So I think once I start writing some rhymes down, it'll get better. But yeah, there's a work issue I have to attend to. So let me just check what they are saying. I'll see you guys at a later stage. Yeah, same here, bro. I use instrumental from same famous songs. But yeah, let me just quickly attend to this work issue, and I'll check you guys later. But thank you for all the support so far.